These are our sold.
Right.
And people, we just asked them to leave until Sunday, so we had stuff to look at. And these four are the ones that are still available.
Is this like
and it really helps me with the belts because it's not tearing up the belts because it's a softer edge.
How's it going?
Oh, they're good.
So do you make your own Damascus or?
Yes.
Very cool.
All my own Damascus. I do my own leather work. The only thing that I don't do is stabilize my own handlewoods. I've tried to do it a couple of times, and I can't do it better than the professionals that do it. So
stick with what you know.
Right.
I'm totally good with that.
You know, the whole thing is I want to provide the best product I can.
100%.
And if I can't make stabilized woods better, then I need to stay with the guys that can do it better than me.
That's right. So, with everything that you currently do have on the table, what would be your favorite blade that you got here right now?
So, particularly proud of the dagger.
Absolutely.
That's the Mastersmith dagger. But my personal predilections are for recurves, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And that one, I am particularly happy. So that's a new Damascus design that I came up with just this last year. No one's ever done it like that before.
Yeah.
So I'm calling it Tiger Stripe.
That thing is so, and I'm not sure if the camera can actually pick up the detail on it, because the distance and everything, but this thing is truly gorgeous. And I know it's complete, but it almost has like a raw thing, everything to it, including the blade. And that's what's truly spectacular about this.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And there's something about recurves that just look like a really amazing sports car to me.
Yeah.
Like they just look like they're built to go fast.
So with that, if somebody watching this video wants to, or just want to be your knives, how can they reach out and find you?
I have a website, fowlerblades.com. The best way to get me is actually through Instagram, Fowler Blades on Instagram. So I try and make it easy.
Yeah. So we're going to grab one of those and...
Absolutely.
Yeah, go check them out. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
I don't see why not. We just have to get royalty to my gearing. I don't see why. Made by the maker.
How you doing?
How are y'all?
Good.
So, tell me about some of these. I'd actually never even... This is what caught my eye as I was just walking up.
Perfect.
And so what is this?
This is our Bruin Tomahawk. It's 80 CRV2. We use stainless steel pins with black and green like G10. This right here is our Scout Hawk, black walnut, titanium pins, lighten it up. These are used for pack hawks going to backcountry, horseback. Primary use for them.
Dude, it's got some weight.
Yeah.
Where y'all out of? Utah?
Yeah.
Very cool. So y'all make one. So American product.
All American made, yeah.
Small business, drifter blades. If somebody sees anything on this table that they want to purchase, how can they get in touch with you? Or
right through the website, Instagram, either way. They can call me directly, email.
Cool.
Work on a custom project, or they can order anything off the website, or I can get something to them that they like.
And that's going to be drifterblades.com, right?
Correct. Yep.
Awesome. Well, cool. So I guess with everything on the table that you currently have, what's your favorite item?
It's probably going to be this guy right here.
Yeah? What's that?
This is the custom. This is the Overlander blade. This is the custom burlap micarta, black G10 pins. I do a battle worn finish on it, so it takes abuse a little bit easier.
That's pretty cool. That looks like a hell of a work.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great show.
Thank you.
Some really, these yours?
Yeah.
Some really beautiful.
Thank you. No freedom handle.
Yeah. So what are you, or where are you located? Where are you out of?
Clovis, California.
Cool. Very cool. And I guess of everything on the table, what's your favorite blade that you have here right now?
For using or just
The one that you like the most? Either or. That one right there.
this design.
What is that called?
I just call it a little belt knife.
Yeah, a little belt knife.
It's small, it's light. I can do everything I need to do with it.
Everything. That's cool. All right. Well, sweet. Well, for everybody that's watching this video, if they want to purchase one of your knives, how do they get in touch with you?
HTKnives.com.
Cool. We'll definitely have everybody go check it out. It's an awesome little carrying knife right there. He makes a lot of different knives, a lot of variety, different sizes, different steel material. Really, really unique blades.
How are you?
Doing well. Did you make that Damascus?
Yeah.
That's damn impressive. Yeah, that's cool. Where are you all out of?
Virginia.
Out of Virginia.
Yep.
So tell me about that blade if you don't mind.
This, it's a feather Damascus, crushed W's. Got a black and bronze guard, and then it's a golden curly acacia in the hand.
That thing is beautiful. Cool. So if somebody were looking to purchase any of your knives, how would they get in contact with you, in touch with you?
They can either check out social media, got Instagram, Facebook, probably Instagram's easiest.
What's your Instagram handle?
Wiser Forge.
Wiser Forge, cool.
Wiser Forge, and then I do have websites, wiserforge.com. Contact me through there.
So Roy was just telling me, just got up to his booth. Tell me a little bit about your business.
I find old axe heads and buy them and restore them and fix them up and make custom handles.
So can you judge or know the age based on like age, anything like that, or not really?
Yeah, you can, but there's a couple of things that identify, and they're all different manufacturers, so different manufacturers have different timelines on them, so you just need to dig a little bit into it to figure out what's going on.
That's pretty badass though, taking an old...
Yeah, you gotta save it. It's Americana.
Exactly. That's just it. So, between everything, or I guess with everything that's on your table right now, what's your favorite piece?
Oh, leftover? Oh, just probably this True Temper Kelly Works.
That's
a Jersey pattern. It's a 4-pound head, 32-inch handle. Just American workhorse.
That's awesome. And this? Tell me about this. This is beautiful.
So my friends John Ariani, Cliff Dufton, hand forged the head. My buddy Evan Watson hand engraved this.
Wow.
And I did this custom handle of crutch grain white oak over hickory.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Well, if somebody sees this video and they decide they want one of your products, how can they find you?
Team Jax works. Instagram, Google me. I'm just
cool.
Mainly Instagram.
Mainly Instagram, so they can reach out via Instagram.
Sure.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck. I wish you the best this weekend and enjoy it.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we hung out. Hung out. Good work. Yeah, that's right.
I don't see their name. I need to take videos of it.
So it started as, I mean, the mill in town, it started as an anchor forge for the Swedish Navy at the time.
Really?
Yeah. So they were making big anchors for the
Ships.
Yeah, ship anchors. And then over time they made, so the anchors for a while, then they made ordinary steel. They made the anvils for a while. And then it kind of went into, it made everything. They made stainless steel, they made high-speed steel, carbon steel, tungsten carbide. They made rolls for rolling mills. Really? Like everything in steel has been made there over time.
Was it like a family thing that's been
From the
passed
beginning,
on?
it was a family thing.
It still is.
No,
No.
it was a family. What's the name of the family? Green? Yes, I think the Green family made it first. But then after a while, it was bought by a Swedish company called Stora Kopparberg. It was somehow connected to the copper mine in Fowler. But he referred to north, but that was like a huge industrial conglomerate in Sweden. And then it was broken off and became Foster's Beat Steel sometime in the 60s, 70s, maybe. And so then it was bought by the French in the 90s.
It's not only the history about, like, I really think that you guys make the best Damascus.
We do.
I really feel that way.
Yeah.
I use it when it's the first Damascus I ever bought.
Okay.
From Trout-themed, is where I got the first.
Okay, yeah.
And then I stopped and I started to try. I bought a forge and I was going to make my own Damascus. And I was like so undersatisfied with my work because I started off using your guys' stuff, you know, and then I was trying to make my own. So I only made maybe like 10 pieces of Damascus, and then I sold my Damascus making stuff, and I just keep
great stuff. But they only do Damascus. That's what they do. They forge Damascus stone. They don't do knives, because if you want to make the Damascus and the knives, you have to do something really specific and really special.
Yeah. We sell like 40 knives a week.
Yeah, you can't do that much Damascus. Yeah, no. You need like have 5 guys just forging your Damascus for you.
Yeah. And finding guys, I don't know how it is in Sweden, right?
Not easy.
Not easy to find guys. It's so hard. I like it.
We're also kind of looking for educational materials.
Yeah, it's like that knife is like a little bit technical.
Shows November
So it's good to have a grade so you can say,
and I think I asked.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you guys for enjoying the night. Enjoy the whole night.
I gotta stay. All right, brother. Yep.
All right, I'm coming through. Excuse me. Sorry. This is natural. I've walked by you like 3 times, and you've always had someone here, but you got some really awesome items. So I guess between everything, just here, what you have here, what's your favorite?
Well, this guy.
That one right there.
Yeah, the feather with the vertical curly koa.
Did you make your own Damascus?
Yes. Yeah, I make all my own Damascus.
Nice. So in handle material, so you got koa, and then is that
stacked leather and then a synthetic turquoise.
okay?
The guard is just 1084 that I put some black magic on and tumbled.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And then what are these over here? Because they look really sleek and small, but
Users, man. Those are all 1084. Ricardo handles, G10 handles, and then these 3 sets are Jehu Customs. Tim over there, he's got just the craziest resin handles.
Yeah.
These guys have kind of been my game the last 4 years. See through, so you can see the texture in the walls.
That's cool.
I have a good hookup with rasps, so steel is essentially free.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Where are y'all out of?
I'm in South Hill, Virginia.
Cool.
Tag says lacrosse, but nobody knows what lacrosse is at.
And if somebody sees this video and they want to buy one of your knives, how do they reach out to you? How do they find you?
So I have a website, leblanckknives.com. Instagram is Alpine Custom Knives. Facebook is Alpine Customs.
Sweet.
Any of those 3, I'm pretty responsive on all.
That's awesome, man.
And all these are going up as soon as I get home on the site. I've kept them off the site until the show. So I'm going to go through,
Boom, boom, boom.
post everything, and try and move some metal.
How's it going, man? Doing well. Tell me about it. These things are awesome. And we were just saying, we can't seem to find stuff, so like a good,
Yeah.
So tell me about your product.
So this is our back canvas. We're P&W Bushcraft, so we're out of Washington State.
So we ended up, I started making the gear myself, and I got everyone in the gear, but they didn't.
So I'm not going to water it down.
So my wife was like, give me a couple pieces of gear to sell. And I said, okay. So I got to the point where I was trying to sell this stuff. Because I'm actually quite an outdoor enthusiast. I was like, the gear I was looking for just was non-existing. And I wanted something that would hold up forever. So I needed, so I just kind of looked at like what the old timers used to use. We made it here, we're still standing. So they obviously had the right gear.
Right.
So I looked at what their gear was, and I just put a modern twist on it. And the wax canvas that we use, it's been made in the US in the 1800s. So we get the wax canvas ourselves, and then we cut, sew, and do all the designs in our shop back home in the Pacific Northwest. So what you're seeing is our iteration. So we started off with this one. We made this one, and then we made an even larger one because I'm also a knife collector myself. But you get a lot of knives where you have the sheath with them. You don't want to separate them.
Right, that's what most of them are just small like
yeah.
this.
Right.
Leave the sheath out, you know.
So this one is actually quite large. Yeah. I designed this one.
So this one's good size, right?
Yeah. Completely stolen. And that's our newest one. I specifically designed this one just so you can have a knife with you. And then you just fold it up, roll it up, they're all in one place, nice and neat. Yeah, and then we were getting a request for just an in-between size, so that's where we.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Here's the original sheath.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
You just gotta put a point in, they're gonna be, you know.
It'll hold up. Yeah, we actually made wax canvas gear for outdoor. It's called Trail Boss. They make outdoor hand tools and stuff for busy trails up in the national parks and stuff. And all their stuff is like saw edges and shades and stuff. They put on the wax canvas and they hold up. Actually, the wear points on the wax canvas are about the only fail thing, but the sharp stuff. It gets into the wax and then it just kind of, the wax canvas just kind of intertwines with it.
That was a big sign.
And it doesn't actually break through. Yeah. And then most of the, so we also upset, so like a lot of the trend that you have.
I asked, they took it down.
1950s hat. Fedoras, they used to put the headbands. So we find that, and then we put that as a little accent on. So everybody gets one unique one themselves. It's not like you're going to find another one in here.
I see these, but I see all this over here. What other products do y'all offer?
So another one of our most popular items is the EDC tray. So what it is, you carry this with you all day long in your pocket to organize your stuff, but it turns into a...
Maybe there is something that's not getting as much sound.
So what you can literally do is you can take your stuff out at night.
Yeah, that's what's really funny.
Open it up.
Oh, it's okay. So this...
Take all your change and everything from the day. Put it by your bed. Dump all your gear back into it. It's all organized. And then boom, you're back out and running again.
Yeah.
This also fits around all the knife sheets.
Yeah.
So you can also keep your gear and then just clip it around your knife sheet and carry that way.
That's cool. That's smart.
It's like one.
And then our other products are.
I think that was the second thing.
Another one of our famous products is the mushroom foraging bags. So what these are is it's a drum pouch. What we actually did is we designed it with a stovepipe, and it's all wax canvas, and then we put a mesh bottom on it, so all the spores can still drop out. But this way, where you can hide it, so nobody knows that you're actually mushroom foraging, but you're still doing it.
But you're doing it?
Yeah. Process things. Because I'll be a vegetable.
Then we have our cedar bucket bag. This is another one of our product lines that people love. So you can actually put your kitchen and stuff in it or whatever you want, but you keep all your utensils on the outside, so you don't have to keep digging them in. So your stove, your camp cooking utensils,
it'll be in print.
And then all your utensils can go on the outside. And then you zip it all up. It's all wax canvas.
It can be, but field shots and stuff too.
And
I do all of my pictures outside. That's why I was asking. So if you want a white background,
for everybody now that wants one, where can they find you?
So you can find us online at pnwbushcraft.com. We've been online for 9 years, so that's where we mostly sell. We only come to Blade Show once a year, so that's the only time you actually see us in public.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but with really modern, classy handle materials. This is actually a Texas fence post.
Oh yeah?
stabilized, cut up, and then resin filled.
That's pretty awesome. So I guess between everything that's still on your table, what's your favorite piece?
I'm a big fan of the muley design. It's named muley after a mule deer. It's designed originally for a buddy to go on a mule deer trip, but I use it a lot for whitetail. Being in Texas, just hunting whitetail. It's just nimble. There's a lot of places you can rest your fingers to maneuver it when you're working on animals. But and I'm also a big fan of like a classic bushcraft style, blade.
So that model is the Lone Star.
It is the Lone Star, yeah.
And you said that was the Muley.
The Muley, yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so where are y'all out of? I see the Texas logo. But...
Yep. So we're out of Lavernia, Texas, which is about 35 minutes east of San Antonio.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Awesome. And if anybody watching this video wants to come and take a look at your knives, your inventory, or anything, do you have a website, or how would they get a hold of you?
They can find us at jdcustomknives.com or jd_custom_knives on Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, everybody needs to go check them out. They are made in Texas, so they are a U.S. product, and they are pretty awesome. So from everything on the table, what's your favorite blade?
Everything on the table?
From everything on the table.
My favorite blade?
Yes, sir.
It's this model right here.
Why is that? Just curious.
Well, it's one I designed and call it my capstick.
Very cool.
After Peter Hathaway capstick.
Okay.
And I think that he would have liked this. It's a tribute to him. And then I made a smaller version, which is this one, and I call it Silent.
Silent? I like that.
Silent was his gun barrel.
The weight of this top one is incredible. Is that just the scale material? Or
It's all three. All three's the same. It's the taper tang.
Is that it? Oh. Okay. Man.
A lot of people don't even know what a taper tang is this day and time.
That's really surprising.
Plus the full hollow grind.
And I really like that. That's awesome.
And then what I do is also is in the handle before I taper it, is I drill it out.
Okay. Very cool.
To help reduce the weight.
Weight as well.
And then whenever you take that 5/32 stock and then taper it down to 50 thousandths, it reduces the weight.
I don't make knives. I know what you're talking about. And that's impressive. For that little bit of design in there, not everybody does it. So that's cool.
Yep. And then this right here is my next favorite. This is a kickoff from the Loveless City knife.
Okay.
Full taper tang, 1/8" stock, double brown on a 2-inch wheel.
Very cool.
With a 3000 grit finish.
So where are you out of?
Sanford, Florida.
Gotcha. Okay. And where can everybody find you or your products? Do you have a website or a Facebook page or anything?
No website. I've got more work than I can do, probably.
There you go.
But no, John Shore.
Awesome.
John I. Shore on Facebook.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
80, 81. I'm not sure which one. So I asked him, I said, Wayne, where's that knife? He said, I have no clue. So it took me 20-something years, but I found it.
That's cool.
That's the knife in that photo.
That's very, very cool.
It was in Canada.
I was about to ask, do you mind if I overlook? So Canada.
Got it off eBay.
I was going to say, did someone pick you up or did you just luckily pass it, cross it?
No, on eBay, you can look for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got an alert notification.
Yeah.
So I always have
So
an
it
alert
popped
for Wayne Clay Knives.
Yeah.
This popped up one morning and it was buy it now.
So you did.
So I did.
So of everything here, I don't know, tell me a little bit about whatever you like.
Most everything I do is my knife making is very what I'm looking for, inspired by Bob Lovelace.
Okay.
I love the Lovelace styles. I love the design. I love the function. Clean, crisp lines and solid. Just they're amazing. And they're timeless. What are some of the most sought, if not the most sought after knife knife you're holding there is his Whitlow pattern that he made. Only made 2 of those. Only one is known to exist, and John Denton has one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John Denton wanted to get a copy of the pattern, and there made 5 of them. Blue linen, green canvas, one in stag. What's the other one in? Oh, giraffe bone, and a double H paper Westinghouse, which is that one right there.
That one right there.
And then the Loveless Big Bear, probably the most iconic Loveless knife ever made.
Yeah.
It was very sought after.
These are awesome.
Yeah, love the Loveless knives. They're just timeless. Of course, now another knives here right now. My copperhead knives. Love them. They just function good. Hunters love them.
Yeah.
Low front, skinny. Back home, Georgia, I couldn't get them. They fly.
Fly out the field.
They're
Oh,
great
cool.
little knives.
And where can everybody find you?
Eddie Ray Custom Knives on Facebook.
Perfect.
Yes.
How's it going?
Got plenty of help to do something if you need to.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So where are you out of?
Kentucky.
Out of Kentucky.
Yep.
Cool.
Ross Gammons is the maker. He's actually taking up stretching his legs.
There you go.
My personal favorite, aesthetically, is this one.
Yeah.
But I'm also a small knife guy. I really like smaller knives, so probably this one. So it's between these two that are really my favorites.
Fighter and the Fowler.
Yep.
That's a really good looking knife, though.
This one is really cool because it's lighter than it looks because all the fittings on it are titanium as opposed to steel or brass, so it really lightens it up a lot.
Very cool.
So
awesome. And if somebody watching this wants to purchase one of the blades, where can they do that?
So we've got a Facebook group and the website. The group is probably the most common way. That's the most active. Anything that doesn't sell will get posted in the group, probably Sunday afternoon.
Cool.
And throughout the year, the stuff that he makes throughout the year will also get posted in there as well.
And what's that Facebook page?
Dry Creek Forge Woodsman is the Facebook page. He also, that's the group actually.
Gotcha.
And then it's just Dry Creek Forge LLC for his actual page.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
So cool, Dry Creek Forge.
Yep, Dry Creek
awesome.
Forge Woodsman is the page. And it does raffles periodically as well.
Or tomorrow.
Over here.
So where do y'all get everything from?
So I get all my mammoth from Alaska. I used to get it from Siberia. And then my yellow cedar burl from Alaska. My rosewood from Vietnam. Koa, the only place you can get it from is Hawaii.
Yeah. So do y'all get it and then y'all cut it, stabilize and everything? Or
I buy it in slab form, cut it into blocks, dry it, get it sent out, stabilize, send back, and I polish it up.
Cool. Who does your stabilization?
K&G.
K&G. So K&G does all your stabilization?
K&G is the best.
Oh, for sure. Cool.
So they're the only name that I trust to stabilize. Email, text, Instagram.
Perfect.
Anything like that, I usually will respond pretty quick. So Instagram's probably the best way.
Well, thank you very much. Howdy, howdy. Doing well.
Wonderful. It's good to hear.
Heck yeah. So, tell me.
All right.
What is your favorite knife that y'all have here?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, well, understand it's because of the bias.
Sure.
But it's definitely this one down here.
Sure.
The modified Warncliffe automatic, for sure, is my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Take one. So here. Reason why, well, actually several different reasons why. Particularly, I mean, it's an exclusivity with SIG, which is kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, very
cool. Some of the higher end SIG knife, or sorry, SIG firearms will come with one of these knives. But the reason that I like this one, and we'll start easy, is I've already got a locking mechanism, so I don't run the risk of accidentally auto deploying. The deployment factor on this is it's rowdy. It wants to come out.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like about that in particular and how he expressed it is that even if it was right here, it's still coming out. You know that some of the autoloaders motors that they'll flip out, but if they get blocked on their exit, they just kind of dangle. They look flaccid and loose, and nobody likes flaccid and loose.
Nobody.
I'm glad. And then additionally, I can lock out right here. But it's the shape of the blade with that little bit of geometry in there that just puts a bias for me. I really like that it's got a bit of it. Let me see if I can.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, here, let me grab.
That's pretty darn awesome.
Grab the Chick-fil-A bag, see if that helps.
Yeah.
But having just that little bit of a bump, if I'm just driving straight, then I can come through here, or if I have just slight angle, it makes cutting exactly what cutting is for.
Exactly.
And I like that.
And even with, I don't know, this isn't a Tonto. Is this like a reverse?
I guess I've heard these guys call it like a modified Tonto for exactly that. Because you're right, it's reverse, but I don't have a cutting edge. I've just got a really thick spine.
And even with all that, it's almost like a field blade, but then at everything else, that's a really versatile knife.
Yeah.
So is it the spring, or is it the intensity or the pressure of the spring that's kind of attack?
So it is the spring. And so Rich over here explained that it works kind of like a trigger bar assembly or a trigger bar spring in a firearm. Is that when it goes, even if I stop here, I'm going to let it go. It's still going to go to its full extension. So that's my bias. That's what I. So not only the 6 Sauer firearms, but also with HK.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So they teased this little girl out yesterday, and he did the same thing. He's been throwing it on a Chick-fil-A bag just because.
You're right. You're good.
So this is the first time that Hogue has done anything with titanium. So I've got the titanium grip. I've got the bronze phosphorus washers, which make the. And I know you're filming, but if you want to feel how smooth it flips out, it's real satisfying. It's the same thing. It's very, it really is. But it's the smoothness that has that satisfying. Super light in the grip. It is a modified Tonto because there is a little bit of geometry and a little bit of a radius there. But it's the Magna Cut steel that everybody has been really raving about. So Magna Cut being a 61 to 63 on the Rockwell scale, is that I can expect a really, really hard blade that's going to retain an edge, a sharper edge for a long.
That's a really. Do you mind if I?
Please, I really wish you would.
I believe you can still.
It looks really, really nice.
They'll still honor the price, but that'll give you kind of an idea.
Like, I mean, it's just, there's enough weight to it that when it's folded in your hand and holding it, I know not everybody listening to this are on the backside, but this is a solid.
I like to refer to it, it's substantial. It's not gaudy, it's not outlandish. They released this specifically for Blade Show. There is talk of doing different variations in the future, but this specific one with the red hardware and this titanium grip and this blade shape, this is going to be a Blade Show exclusive.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, sit here.
So, man, and I'm usually not like a big design texture guy, but that doesn't look bad on that knife.
No,
like that actually looks really fitting, and I like the red with it. It flashes so much on the opposite scale of the gray, the titanium, and the black. It looks really good. That's pretty sick. And that's a Blade Show exclusive.
It is.
I've known Alan since.
So if anybody is interested in buying a knife from y'all, website, Instagram, Facebook, what's the best way to get a hold of y'all?
Visit us at HogueInc.com.
There you go. Look at that. And that smile in the eyebrow.
Right.
This dude's been here before. He knows what he's doing. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming by Hogue Booth 52 here at Blade Show 2023. Make sure to check us out at HogueInc.com.
Boom. And now he's going to go be a sport.
This Winkler here.
Probably bought all the Winklers.
Oh, that's a selfie.
He wasn't able to come. He's like mad at me. He's like really mad. Why? You did there. They hired themselves. Yeah, you get hurt now. Fuck yeah. Awesome. She was taking about almost 6 hours.
How are you?
How you doing, Randy?
David Hyde. My son Luke, guys.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
So is there? Mark on you. Nice to meet you, yes, sir.
It's not dead right there.
You got a lot of pressure, or just?
No, I'm just holding right here. Just barely touching it. Just letting the stone do all the work for me.
So I'm not sure what you get. Anyway, these ones are
You start pressing the trigger, you start staging it.
Now we're switching to our diamond lapping film here. Okay? So you can see this is already pretty shiny.
Yeah.
But it's still reflecting light. So now we'll do it on this side.
That is nice. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about the company.
Company Heretic Knives. We're based off in Vero Beach, Sebastian, just a couple of minutes north of Vero Beach. Everything is made not in-house, but in the U.S.
Okay.
We're slowly making our way to doing everything in-house.
Very cool.
Which I'm proud of.
But everything in the USA right now.
Yes, everything's
Still,
in the U.S.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's better
Yes.
than China. So yeah.
Yes. So right here, we got all of our productions. We got anywhere from our Manicore X's to our Clerics. We got Clerics over here. We got some Hydras. This is our Predator style. We got our Toffs, which are our pens, a module of pens.
So I question a lot. Can I take the tactical pen on here? Should be able to, right?
Be able to.
TSA loves the steel sheet.
Oh, trust me, I know. This, you can actually open up. You can get these actually from any online site that you can get a pen cartridge.
So easy refills.
Easy refills. And say you didn't want this pen as long as you wanted it, you can actually break it down.
Oh.
And it can be used as a small pen.
That's actually pretty cool.
Now, say you have several of these pens and you say you wanted a different color. You can take that middle piece of that pen and swap it out for the middle piece of this pen. Or if you wanted that back piece, you can do whatever you want with these pens.
That's cool. That's real cool. So you also said over there, and they have a lot of knives, everybody.
Yeah.
They have 5, 6, 7, maybe even more. So if they wanted to come and check out your knives, how would they get a hold of you?
You can go on my hereticknives.com. Right now, we just had it switched over as our full catalog of knives and it has our dealers on it. So you can go on there. Most of our big dealers, like Blade HQ and all of them, they'll have all of our knives.
That's awesome. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Like it's patriotic. Now seeing how awesome like it makes me feel like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, actually, nothing. Like that's not America. Yeah, exactly. It's like okay, that's just a distraction.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the life. 7. This one.
So we're over here at White River, and we are with Aaron. Aaron. Yes. So tell us a little bit about, I don't know, your #1 seller.
So today, got our Model 1. It's our flagship model, our bread and butter knife that's been with us from the beginning. It's our most common, easiest to use, everyday carry, hunting knife, whatever you want to use it for. And at the Blade Show here, we take some time and dress them up, do some special Cerakote on the blades, and then also.
So a lot of these are custom, just blade show.
Yep. So you won't find these as a standard model on the website. You can go on our custom shop page. This is where a lot of these will get posted if they don't sell at Blade Show.
Well, I hope they do, because you got some awesome looking stuff here. It's really unique pieces, being custom. Still, it's nice, pretty nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
White River Knife and Tool.
Machine, all the things. But yeah, when you kind of start posting about it, he's really quiet about it.
We didn't get. Or, sorry.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Questions I can answer for you?
Looks better than what our.
Where you at?
It's just
More positive action. Yeah. Actually, good. Olive butter and olive. You guys do a fundraiser.
I got one or two.
Yeah.
What's your #1 selling knife?
Genesis.
The Genesis. You mind showing me?
I got the shit together. This time I'm still packing the same book.
Yep, that's our Genesis. That's our flagship model. So A2 Scandi grind is probably what we're most known for. Squared off spines, thumb scallops, and a broomstick style handle.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is definitely our best seller. Second best would be the GNSs.
GNS, okay. So those are on 251, and these are
depending 233.
Okay.
Those are in A2. These are in 01.
Perfect. You want my old ones?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Awesome. And if they want to reach you, they can reach you at your website?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right at the bottom there. Guys, go check them out. Some pretty cool products, and they got a lot of different variety. Thank you so much, Hector. Really appreciate you.
After you figure out how to use it. It just makes so much sense.
How are you? What's your number one selling knife?
Our number one selling knife for the whole line?
Yeah,
not
the whole
not
line.
new product?
Let's do both.
Okay, our number one selling knife is going to be the 110 Folding Hunter.
110 Classic.
Yeah, and then our new, for this year, series, the Alpha series, which is kind of a 2.0. We had the Alpha series before, we brought it back, so that's Alpha Hunter and the Alpha Scout.
I've hunted the old Alphas on eBay all the time.
Yep.
Give them away as Christmas and everything else. But
Well, these are a lot thinner. Oh, okay, no worries. And, you know,
oh yeah,
a little slimmer. You can take the handles off to clean them up after your harvest if you get anything on them. Comes with a USA-made leather sheet.
So the Alpha Hunter.
Yep. And then this is the Alpha Scout.
The Alpha Scout.
Yep. And this one is in rich light. And then we also have walnut diamond look.
It's pretty awesome. So all this is old and vintage micarta. Micarta from, this is vintage, 60 World War II canvas.
This vintage?
Oh, yeah. It's all vintage. That is vintage prototype Westinghouse. So the chemists of Westinghouse
Bronze. So sorry.
And this is what it was like after I used the cleaner.
It's like a cigar journal and a whiskey journal.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We primarily work with YouTubers, and this guy, Jeremy Cyrus, does mostly whiskey and cigars. We designed it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It was a fun project.
That's a pretty, yeah.
All the paper is like handmade cotton paper. That's why you gotta shake it out a little because it has. But then yeah, each page is individually screen printed, and that was a lot of labor.
There's a lot of
It
labor.
turned out cool.
Awesome.
Wax protect your knife. That's what we can wax. So it covers the whole knife. Sheath, handles, scales, everything. If you want to, you can put it in water, beat up, and roll off. So you'll notice there's still a little water on there. Couple shakes. Knife's dry. So the odds that it's going to rush or anything are low. The other product is cleaner. So if you've got dirt, debris, crud on your knife, you can take this on.
It's got a combo platen on it, as well as. Yes, sir. So.
How's it going? Here it is.
Oh, my boss would say so.
I'm with you.
Material out leaking. Yeah, so that's actually going to be a little bit lighter. If you want me to, I can switch yours up. You like that one? That's all right, no problem.
So what's y'all's #1 selling knife?
#1 selling is probably our lightweight, which is economical down there on the end.
On the end?
Yes.
They're looking at first 2.5 toes there. You got a new thing tail on them. It's $89.99. They come with lifetime warranty. Basic medium size. And they're a good sturdy knife. They're easy to carry. From there goes to our medium black styles, normally in the CTK and the FS3. It's the Diablo. It's our side opener there.
That's cool. What does that run?
That's a whole $50.
That's it. Wow, mine.
So, D10 scale on it. It's got the lock on the butt.
Where are these made?
We put everything together in Meridian, Texas. We do import our parts in.
So y'all are U.S. company, Texas company. That's always great.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome. If someone wanted to purchase one of your knives, where would they?
HereticKnives.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh no, not why you need it. It's expensive. It's not cost effective or anything.
Okay. These are in-house designed. The owner of the company, Austin Jackson, designed that. Modern traditional slip joint. M390 blade, titanium reefers, Ricardo handles.
So where are y'all out of?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, it's our first blade show.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going well so far.
So, and you were saying on these tactiles, where were they made?
Those are made in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, they were started off making pens, titanium, copper, things like that, and they got into knives. So far,
Really cool, though.
yeah, they're doing a good job.
Yeah. So lightweight.
Those are our QSP Penguin exclusives. You get titanium as well, M390. The ceramic walking.
Very cool.
Very cool. Thank you.
Have a good day. It's been first day.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Come check us out at Shed Knives. U.S. made, Delaware.
There you go. U.S. made. There you go.
I mean, it's nothing.
What are we doing at the store?
Carrying a mom and father. They want 2 more hogs. Everybody, the whole family's got hogs.
Is this mammoth?
That mammoth tusk, yeah. With
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So, out of all the knives here, which one's your favorite?
That's like picking a favorite kid, man. You can't do that. You know, I own a bunch of the knife makers that we represent because they're good.
It's hard to
good
pick
people,
one.
and it depends on what it is. The knives I'm carrying right now is a Taze Meads. This is the original design float model, Westy and Rosewood. This is his design. And I love this knife. This is a knife that's special to me. He made it. This is his right here. And so, but I also carry stuff
like this for whenever you know you really need to get after it. That's Niels Vandenberg. So big, heavy carbon steel. It's fun. So it's hard to pick just one, but
For sure.
like a little of everything.
Awesome. And where can everybody find you?
AfricanCustomKnives.com.
Perfect. Thank you. How's it going?
Hey, Zach Greenberg. Zach Greenberg, you found your case, buddy.
A lot of historic recreations.
They're cool.
Very cool. You mind if I touch it?
Like stick in your hand.
Yeah, it's great.
Silver dart.
You solder that?
Oh yeah. All solder.
Beautiful.
A lot of history.
Of all the knives on the table, just here on the table, which one is your favorite? And why?
Complicated question.
Yeah.
I love this one because it's more elaborate, has some fancy mammoth in here with your elk handle, Damascus blade. But I think this one is the best executed build I've ever done.
That's cool.
So I really love this one. Stubby one steel, and when I heat treated it, it had a ton of crazy auto homon in there, and I just love that. So
yeah.
I mean, you can do it on purpose, but when it does it all on its own naturally, it's just more fun.
Special.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, so sorry. Well, very cool. Well, where can everybody find you and your products?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Ward Handmade Knives.
Cool.
And I'm working on a website, but it's not up and running yet. So
soon.
Yep.
So Ward Handmade Knives, guys. Good.
And she said, I'll text her and have her stop by.
What I'm going to have to get.
Yes, same state. Almost
What all we have? You tell me.
all of it. All of it is polyurethane resin. Some pieces have incorporated 3D printed resin. Some pieces have aluminum honeycomb in them, but all of it is polyurethane resin. All of it is cast under pressure to remove micro bubbles.
Oh, okay.
All of it is handmade.
So
Almost
I see,
all of it
like,
is custom
on
designed.
the fish stuff. What fish is this? I know it's rainbow
This is
trout.
a speckled sea trout.
Cool.
You have speckled sea trout, you have red drum,
Red drum.
you have the regular brook trout, you have what I call dried brook trout,
Yeah.
lake trout, sturgeon. This is some kind of a, I think it's Arctic char.
But just tons of different fish.
You can have any fish.
Well,
You
that's
name the
cool.
fish, you name the fish and I'll make it.
Where are y'all from?
We live in Florida. I'm from Bulgaria.
Very cool. I like it. And where can everyone find you if they want to come by and buy your skills?
Social media, castingcraft.com is my website.
Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
Gotcha. Well, perfect. We'll go check them out.
Thank you.
Get all these awesome skills,
Reptile
guys. This is
flags,
awesome.
I can make almost many flags. Some of them are very detailed,
Oh, yeah.
but
Oh, with the fireman's axe in there, too.
very designed.
This is awesome. And you can do custom stuff then.
I primarily, if not only, do
Only do.
custom stuff. Yes.
Very cool. Well, thank you very, very
Thank
much.
you so much.
How you doing? Doing well. How are you? That's cool.
saying you like the melted versus this?
What's your favorite piece here? There's a lot.
I'm a big traditional guy, so
Yeah?
I like the traditional. It's still got a pinned head,
Okay.
but it's still got your hammer in, and it looks like something they would carry back in the 1700s.
I like it.
It's called the Virginian Hogue.
Virginian Hogue. Awesome.
Do you have any of these extra?
And where can people find y'all for your products?
McCownTomahawks.com.
Cool.
On eBay, keyword McCown, MCCOUN.
All right, eBay. We'll check that out. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
There's a guy who just looked at it, made an offer on it, and we countered. That knife is probably going to sell within the next hour. So if that's one you're interested in.
Very cool. So what's your favorite piece of all these?
I'm a blacksmith. I like making them.
You just like them all. Very cool.
I couldn't claim it one thing.
Very cool. You have a phone number or you have a card or anything? Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome.
This goes on Forge and Fire.
Oh, yeah?
Last night's thing.
Oh, cool.
My son marked them that way, and the other sheet was in here. The man that made that knife gave it to him because we thought about 20 others.
Go for it. I want to see it all.
Times instead of 3, the way that I could do it now by freehand. That's how I doubled my speed when I learned how to not use that.
Yeah.
Spain too.
That's one. We go different color locking. That's a tail lock. I show everybody to kind of hold their hand and push it up.
Okay.
To release it.
I don't want to spill water on it.
And it locks closed as well. So same day, push it up. I just tell everyone to make sure it's unlocked before you. But a little different.
Cool. So I guess of everything here, which is your favorite?
They're all unique. I just
Do you have
I
a
make
favorite?
what I like. And
Yeah.
no, I just if someone else likes it, awesome.
It's very cool.
I try to do different stuff. They're all paper tech. That one's a liner lock. I got 2 liner locks.
Do y'all have a website or anything, or where can people find you?
I got a little bit of an Instagram.
Instagram? What's your Instagram?
Don't even know.
Same Jim.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
How are you?
Doing well. Will you be over there? Cool, I'll be over there. So, of everything you have here, what's your favorite knife that you have here on the table?
Everything on the table.
Everything. I like it.
Everything.
Yes. Absolutely.
What else could there be, right?
Awesome.
My kitchen axe is one of the most unique ones.
Yeah?
It's basically a modified Fowler.
Yeah.
Fowler with a proper handle on it. Some more leverage, more control.
Right. That's cool. And where can everybody find you?
Right on our website, blackflycustoms.com.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank y'all.
The blue stuff, I haven't even seen this finished yet.
Can I see it?
Yeah, of course. That's actually from my friend. He scraps like laptops, so I stripped all the circuit board out of the laptops, and
So the top layer is the circuit board.
every layer is circuit board, and actually, these are sort of like half of that used to be on there, half of that used to be.
Wet. And he's like, what's wet? I'm like,
love big, hulking, ridiculous. This is one I'm probably the most proud of because this is my first Damascus billet I ever made and the first Damascus Bowie I ever made.
That's awesome.
That's number one. I keep trying to tell people, buy it now, so when I'm a rich and famous knife maker to the stars, that's going to be a serious
retirement party, right?
That's going to be a $100,000 knife.
You mind if I pick it up?
Absolutely.
It's not as heavy as I actually thought it was going
It
to
is
be.
ridiculously light, and I made it. I still don't know how I did this.
Good for you.
Mom, can you put that in my chair, please? Can you put that in my chair? Yeah. Everything on the table is meant for hard use. It's a 3/16 inch spine, and I mean I only take it up to a satin finish. I don't do mirror polishes. If you want a mirror polish, I would gladly recommend any one of 1,000 other knife makers here. But everything, like I said, you could take one of the hunters and baton it into wood, and it would be fine.
Awesome.
I made one of those for a buddy of mine one time, and he processed 8 deer with it before he bothered to sharpen it.
Awesome. So, and for everybody that wants to pick one of these knives up, where can they find you? Reach you.
Bulldogarmory.com, as well as Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect.
All
Go
the
check
links
them
above.
out, guys.
Thank you.
That is my newest mosaic pattern.
That's pretty wild.
Oh, absolutely, by all means. They call it the electric flower.
That's a great name. That's an awesome pattern.
Thank you. It's based off my serpent pattern.
You know, it really is like art. Like just the creativity. I don't even know what you call it. It's just so unique.
I kind of just winged it, on that one. I was like, when I was playing with this pattern, I was playing with the tiles, and I started to play around with them. I went with a 4-way, and realized, wow, that would make a great 4-way pattern. So I immediately started another billet. And
Go.
I changed up the layer count, changed it around a little bit, and there you have it.
Man, these are incredible.
Thank you very much.
Where are y'all out of?
We're out of Vermont.
Vermont. Very cool. And where can everybody find you? Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram, yep, we have our QR code right there.
All right. Very, very cool.
All right, everybody. I'm here at Blade Show. I got Jason with K-Paul Custom Knives.
Hey, just bumped into him, and he's going to show us what he's been working on lately.
Yeah. Actually, I brought just a one-off with me this year, and this is one of my, I'm calling it the Kep mutt because it kind of has the Kep art handle and more of the more of a mutt type blade. So this one's in 8670 steel with, this actually stabilized quilted maple, I think. And so, yeah, this is a one-off I've made. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make more of them or not. But
looks like it'd be a really nice skin.
I think so, just for more, especially if you had a deer hanging, kind of working on it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on.
Blade shape and designs.
So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it.
It's well.
Absolutely. Still working on the leather. It's a work in progress, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
And so where can everybody find you now?
Actually, my first Instagram page got shut down because apparently I was promoting violence.
Great.
So it's on Instagram now under K-Paul Handmade Knives.
K-Paul Handmade Knives.
Yeah, down on Instagram.
Y'all go check them out. You will not be sorry.
So the advantage to titanium.
Depending on the application, versus steel for a blade, it's not good. Not for a blade, but for handles and things, it's excellent. Because it's really springy. Like this will never rust, corrode, or patina. It'll only physically abrade, and then it can be recolored again.
Yeah.
It makes really cool handles, pocket clips, bolsters.
So do y'all make them?
Yeah, I
or
do
these sets? Okay.
Everything on the table I make.
Cool. So AK's, Knife and Supply. How do they find you if they're looking for you?
Just in the middle of the room. There's alpineknifesupply.com. Yep. Yeah.
All right. So we're here with Aaron. Tell me about your blades here.
How's it going, man? So me and my brother got started about 4.5 years ago, and we had wanted to make this design, and we went to Tops Knives, and they ended up liking it. So they told us they were going to run it and put it in their lineup. We were so stoked. This is our Brush Wolf. It's kind of like our one-tool option belt knife. and 6 1/4 inch blade, 90-degree spine section, recessed saw teeth, so you can still grab it like this for processing game. I mean, I've used it as a draw knife. It's got 3 grip positions. It's super versatile. When you come all the way back with a lanyard, you've got a 6 1/4 inch blade that's now an 8-inch chopper. It chops awesome. This guy is our design that my brother Nate saw at a museum in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. An old 1880 like fascine war knife with a crusty wood handle, and we were like, dude, this is cool. Let's modernize it. And we stretched it out a little bit, so it kind of came out like a parang. But we also put jimping around the front so that, and a big choil, so you can grab it like this and use it as a draw knife out in the field. Also a couple different grip positions, and it chops like a dream. 3-inch 90 spine section for, you know, scraping material down. And we beat the heck out of these things. They're super fun. And then this is our little carver. Little EDC knife. It kind of crosses into the tactical side of things too. We didn't intend for it to be that way, but great little all-around knife. We put a 90 on it so you can strike your ferro rod and just sitting around the campfire. Named after our grandpa. He was a craftsman, and he was always carving stuff. So we made this little guy. This is called the Kermit.
Cool. Well, if any of the viewers want to get one of these knives, where do they look? Where do they go?
Right now, our website's under construction, but you can always hit us up on Instagram and Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram handle?
Holden Era Outdoors. Here's our business card. So take one of these. But yeah, just look for this logo, Holden Era Outdoors. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm here with Paul. This is your table, correct?
Yes, that's my table.
So, of all your blades here, what's your preferential favorite knife? Just on the ones on the table.
Favorite knife? I really like this one here and that one there. This one's the she-wolf, kind of a wood lore, and then this one's more of the Jaguar's more of a survival knife.
Yeah. I was just handling that one. That one's actually extremely impressive for what it is. Like, the feel is, it's not aggressive,
No,
but
it's
I
not.
feel
It's
like
just some grip.
Yeah.
And that was my goal, because I really don't like the aggressive scallops, whatever you call those.
Yeah.
They really irritate me. But I've done several like that, and I really like the feel of it. Just little shallow ones.
Cool. Well, show me another couple of models, if you don't mind.
Well, this Nesric's been picked up a lot. This is a real pretty model, and I have a handmade sheath for that one.
Very cool.
So this one here is kind of cool. It's made out of skateboard ramp material called skate light.
It is. Awesome. Well, if one of the viewers wanted to see any of your knives or pick any up, where would they find it?
You can see me in booth 21T, and I'm also on plknives.com.
Awesome.
So, all we've got is these 4 pieces right here.
Yeah.
Everything else sold.
Wow. Well, so
we had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And we had both days just covered up.
Yeah, I saw them all one of them. New knives.
The 23 or the 4 steel.
Yeah.
well, of everything that you have out here,
these are our sold.
Right.
And people, we just asked them to leave until Sunday, so we had stuff to look at. And these 4
That's
are
it.
the ones that are still available.
Now I understand. Perfect. So, but of everything that's on the table, what's your favorite? What do you enjoy?
It kind of depends on what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
You know, like if I want to carry concealed, then I like the contingency. It's designed for that.
Yeah.
The way it wears, the way it draws, the way it handles. Hunting knife, I'm real fond of the Woodsman.
Yeah.
It's got a good shape. It's heavy enough. You can baton with it. It handles good, outdoor chores very well. Highland Hunter is another one of my personal favorites. Is the overall outdoor hunting type knife. So I like all of those very well for most operations.
We spent about 3 hours doing foul work.
So, of all the knives on the table,
Yeah.
what's your favorite knife?
Oh, you're videotaping.
Yeah, I am.
This one. So this Exodus 3 is my favorite knife. It is a collaboration with Jacob Peterson. Super awesome. This is one of the basic ones, right? So this is one you can just get online. But then we have a whole bunch of different custom ones. So super fun, different materials, right? This one's pretty cool. That foam look.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're big.
You want this one? Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Raptor.
You mind?
Please.
So what is this one called?
The Raptor L.
It's incredibly lightweight.
Yeah, the grip in the hand is just fantastic.
It really does. Like, it's not super aggressive at all, but the texturing.
And it feels. And however you're gonna hold it, either on the forward grip or on the back grip, it's gonna be the same good feel in the hand. The change.
Awesome.
We got it for the movie Lucy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Remember, she had 2 knives in her back.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Awesome. So, if people wanted to pick up any of your knives, where can they find y'all at? Instagram, Facebook.
You can follow on Instagram on the Heretic Knives. We're on Facebook. You can.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, go check them out. Hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, we had the Spider Monkey glow out here. That one glows in the dark, and I just sold the last one. No, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone?
So that was my favorite one.
Okay.
Because it glows in the dark, that's cool. I also like our Jade Ghost Green, which is just G10. They're popular. And then, of course, our Penguin,
Yep, I like it.
reintroduced this year.
That's called the Penguin?
Penguin, yep. So it's got S90 blade steel, titanium handles, titanium pocket clip, multi-track bearing system.
It's a good looking knife.
Yeah.
And it's very lightweight.
It is very lightweight.
Not a lefty. Oh, wow. Guys, that's pretty impressive, actually.
Yep,
What
I have.
else? Tell me about a few more, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy's better on camera than I am. I didn't know I was on camera until
Jimmy, all right.
But Jimmy loves to be on camera.
Sweet.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going?
I'm good.
I'm Mark with O'Neill Outdoors.
I'm Jimmy.
Good to meet you, Jimmy.
Southern Grind, obviously.
Yeah. So, I was asking her favorite blades or anything, just personal preference for people to get ideas or anything. So, what would you hit up or recommend? Go ahead.
Personal preference, well, for me, obviously, we just released the Penguin.
Yeah.
It's a frame lock, titanium handle frame lock flipper, S90V blade, billet titanium, runs on bearings. I'm kind of partial to this one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I like to carry, obviously. I've been carrying, this is the first prototype. I've been carrying it for a little over a year now. And we're just now releasing the production at the shows.
That's cool.
Yep. And that one's going to be really popular. It's in between. This is our Spider Monkey line. They're a little bit on 3 1/4 inch blade. The Bad Monkey's a little bit bigger, 4-inch blade. That's right in between. It's really good carry size.
That's cool.
Yep.
It's very, very cool. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know y'all had so many variants and options and everything. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
It's we used to have a lot of options, and we kind of narrowed it back down to really get the production streamlined. And then now that we got that streamlined, we're kind of expanding the product line again to get, just more and more
Very
options
cool
for everybody. These are all like show exclusives here.
Yeah. So obviously everybody knows, y'all have a website, but if people want to purchase a knife or come check out merchandise or anything, where would they find all y'all?
You can find us on southerngrind.com and or Instagram, Facebook, any of the social medias. Just reach out, and even if you have suggestions on what do you want to see from us next, just reach out to us and let us know, and we're good with building what you guys want.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, hey, best of luck. Really appreciate you.
Yeah,
Take care.
thank you
Good
for stopping by.
Thank
Good to
you.
meet you.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your business? where y'all are located?
We're in Ohio. It's just three brothers, me and my 2 younger brothers, and we make all this stuff in-house. We do it from scratch. We make stuff how we like to do it, and we offer it to people on our website, millerbrothersblades.com. The easiest way to see what we're doing is probably Instagram and Facebook, to kind of keep up with what we're making and what we're doing, and we notify everybody on there when we post things on the website.
Awesome. So Instagram and Facebook, or just Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook. Instagram's probably the quickest.
Yeah.
But we'll do both, and that way you can kind of keep up with when we're posting things on the website. Because as of now, when we put things on the website, they go pretty quickly.
Nice. Well, yeah, I can see why. These things are awesome, guys. Like, they are big, sharp, nasty. They make their sheaths in-house as well. This is truly a pretty badass blade. Bunch of them. Well, so what's your favorite from everything that's on the table?
It's different for me because I have to make everything that's on the table. So stuff that takes me a long time, I have a lot of time and hours, and things like the swords. And then these, we tend to spend our time just making each one a little different. We do different handle textures, we do different blade finishes. Some of them we're spending a lot of time, obviously, on the sheath and the leather work, just to make them unique and make them how we would want them, you know, how we would carry them. We put a lot of thought into the, you know, how they're carried to make it so that you can grab something that has a sheath, it has everything you need to kind of make it useful to you.
Yeah. And you said it's Ohio, correct? Y'all are out to Ohio? So American made, that's awesome. Y'all go check them out. And what was your website again?
millerbrothersblades.com. If you Google us, you'll find us.
Awesome. Hey, y'all go check them out, guys. Thank y'all so much. Good luck. Watch you complete that other one yesterday. I got good at that thing. Right? Lazy roll. Okay, that was like, I was fairly impressed.
Oh, cool. Glad you came back. So right now, I am finishing up this blade on our second finest grit stone. This is a 2200 grit. And we're going to take this blade up to a nice mirror finish for him. So he can, you know, cut himself extra efficiently. And right now I am scrubbing, as you can see right here, just at the tonto point, trying to put a little bit more life back into it.
That's a different size. Basically,
yeah, it's really cool that it's, you know, it's just not going to act on at the tonto.
Yeah, that's what the numbers refer to.
Well, it takes a little bit of care. I'm just, when I'm interpreting it normally, I'm working to not round it over right here.
To take it.
So I'm on 3,000 grit. This is the finest grit stone we carry. Again, a little extra love. It's right there. And then I'm going to treat this tonto portion separately again.
Okay, yeah, you try the scrubbing motion instead of just going back. That's what's happening. That's trying to raise the bird, scrub on it. You don't need a lot of lateral pressure.
I never believe it. All right. So now we're going to polish it off. So I'm going to remove all the shavings I can.
Awesome. So I just walked up. The scale material is what caught me originally. We were just walking by and I was like, that's actually pretty cool. So give me a little bit of history on what you do. And
Yeah. So my name's Joe Montefico. I grew up, I've been fly fishing my whole life. I love trout. And brook trout is my favorite fish. As you can see, that's the brook trout with the blue halos up there. So when I started making knives, I had a few friends that were like, you got to do fish themed knives. So I started making structural mosaics of you know, linen micarta, brass and copper, and G10 pin stock. But I'm still, you know, fully making the knives by hand. So I grind all the blades, I do all the handles, but this is all inlaid G10 pin stock.
So do you only have the one size, or do you have multiple sizes?
No. Yeah. So I've got, this is a bit bigger one. This is a 4-finger grip right here.
Cool.
And these come with IWB loops for a horizontal belt carry. And this one, this is the baby brookie. I designed, it's actually on myself backwards, but it's got an adjustable neck lanyard for when you're on the water. I just think it's nice to have, you know, if you're wearing waders, you pull this out, and, you know, cut some line and
do whatever you need to
put it back in.
It's all one-handed. I really like that.
Yeah, thank you.
And where y'all at?
Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
U.S. company,
Yeah.
U.S. made?
Yeah, all made in USA.
He told me ahead of time, he makes everything, A to Z, front to back, start to finish. He does it all himself. So
Another part of my business is I design knives for Boker.
Cool.
So these are all my custom. I made all these by hand, but Boker mass produces my designs, and you know, I have royalty contracts with them.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good.
But
make money.
Yeah, these are my originals.
Awesome. Well, aside from that, where can someone that sees this video come and buy a knife from you?
Either on my Instagram, Joe Mangiafico, and or on my website at mangiaficoknives.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Go check them out. These things are pretty darn cool. Whether you're fishing, you name it, need a small blade, or you just like small blades in general, these things are fantastic,
It's
guys. Go check them
the
out.
rainbow trout. I etch a fly on every single custom of mine.
That's cool. That's a really cool logo.
Thank you.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
thank
cool
you.
emblem,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
That's awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Now we've had people shoot knives and we've warranted it. House fire, car fire.
So I guess out of everything here that you have for sale on your table, what's your favorite blade?
Oh man, love my small one.
Yeah.
Keeping it if I don't sell it.
Yeah. What's this one called?
I haven't made a name for it yet.
Nice.
Little Skinner, maybe a cricket skin or something.
But it's an awesome size.
Yes, very
Small, the blue one.
And then this is I love good small hunting blade, so it's
Very
fun
cool.
to do that.
They look like solid products. Yeah. So, Alabama Blade Company. If somebody saw any of these or they want to check out your inventory or anything, where can they find you?
Yeah, so we do this show once a year. We're probably going to do Texas
Very cool.
in March. And then we do, this is small time. We don't manufacture very many.
Yeah.
So Instagram is going to be the way to go. Post
Very
on
cool.
Instagram.
Awesome. So Instagram, and what's your Instagram?
Count me a good car. There you go.
There you go.
Alabama Blade Co.
Sweet. Ariel. Really nice. Beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Pardon me.
A lot of YouTube videos.
When you push the button, tell everybody it comes out a blade.
How you doing?
Howdy, howdy. How are y'all?
Doing all right, thanks.
Tell me about your products.
Sure. So it's a triple BS. It's a new knife lock. It's only been got the patent on it a couple years ago. So last year we were here. We only had the one model, the Choya. This year we've got the Saguaro Gentleman's and the barrel box opener. So that barrel box opener is nice.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's just hanging right on your belt. It's pretty discreet.
Very cool. What's your YouTube channel?
It's Blades to Be as well. So,
Blades to Be.
Yeah, Blades to Be.
If somebody wanted to purchase one of your items, where would they go to do that?
Bladestobee.com. I try to keep it pretty simple. Everything's all the same. Blades to Be.
Right there. That's awesome.
So yeah, you got a website or the YouTube channel there. So, but yeah, the lock mechanism, it's full in-house custom build. So it's all hand ground bevels. All the file work is done by hand. I do all my own CNC work. And again, it's my own lock mechanism. So they're all front flippers. So if you're looking for that unique, something a little bit different than anything else that's out there, that triple BS lock is something new and different.
Very cool. Well, sweet. Well, I wish you all the best of luck and hope you all have a great weekend.
Hey, thank you.
I always figured he's going to tire of this.
I think he did. He got tired of the politics. Yeah. How you doing?
We're doing good. How are y'all?
Very good.
Well, good show?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Man.
So I kind of got the reins and I want to sell for him and make mine when I can.
Cool.
So that's kind of the deal.
That's awesome. Still, I know your work. So, I guess out of everything that is currently on your table, what's your favorite blade?
My favorite knife.
I know that's hard.
Well, I'm kind of partial to the automatics.
True.
So I'm going to have to lean towards this piece.
Very nice.
And that's kind of, I'm kind of partial to automatics.
Very cool.
So I'd have to say probably that knife right there.
Awesome.
Of course, I'm his biggest fan, so I like them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So, yeah.
These are incredible. Like,
Yep.
truly. So,
Like 'em all.
as far as the Damascus go, with yours, do you make your own Damascus?
A lot of it's Alabama. We do not pound ours out. We use billet.
Still, they're gorgeous. Good looking. Well, if somebody watching this wanted to purchase one of your blades, or your father's blades, excuse me, so they can go to Sterling Custom Knives or
.com. That's mine. This is my dad's.
Okay, cool.
That's his card. And don't know how current the website is.
Okay.
Typically, the show is the place to do it because you can get your hands on it.
Yeah.
That way you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at pictures myself.
So tell me about these. These look kind of interesting.
They're a miniature of the original marble safety company guys from Michigan. That was the original belt axe they carried in their belt.
Yeah? Pretty unique.
It's
That's
been
cool.
reduced to half size. It has the original 3 intersecting holes in it, like marbles in. That makes your strongest axe head. And it's Northern Michigan curly maple. This is 25% smaller than the half scale. Same thing. Has the cheeks on it.
These are really, really cool.
Yeah, they're different.
They're definitely different.
I make knives, but everybody here has knives. Nobody
Yeah,
has these.
bring something different.
Yeah.
Well, excellent.
What's kind of neat about them, they're obviously a miniature. They're people collect miniatures. Another thing that regularly happens on these is that is a conversation piece because we are talking about
exactly.
it. But like probably more important, a lot of people want to own something that nobody else has.
Nobody else.
It goes back to 3rd grade when you brought your guinea pig to school. And then they make excellent gifts.
They're pretty cool.
I had
Even the broken handle one right there.
That's my table model for the logo broken axe. That's my broken axe.
It's awesome. Unique pieces. Very much. Have a great show. So did you assemble these shadow boxes? Or they just
I make them from scratch.
Yeah? Oh, you do?
And it's hard to see, but it's glow in the dark tin, and that's full recovered from the Titanic.
That was recovered from the Titanic? Yeah. Whoa. Titanic Hull, Certificate of Authenticity.
And this was a piece of a deck chair from the Lusitania bombed in 1915.
So that little piece inside of there is from the Lusitania. And that little bit of coal inside is from the Titanic.
Right.
That's incredible, man. I didn't know.
Then I made a bigger Titanic here.
Man, it's cool.
This is a piece of the foundation from Pearl Harbor from the USS Arizona.
Really?
The salt waters started to erode it, so they redid it, and they were selling chunks of it.
That's rad. That's awesome.
There's one man left. He's 101.
Yeah, I remember it was just a few weeks ago that some.
The second guy, he was 98.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is made from the tree from Shawshank Redemption where Andy finds the tin.
That is from the tree. Dang.
And I made a rock hammer because that's how Andy escaped. There was a rock fence going up to the tree that they put in for the movie, and that's part of the rock fence.
That is cool.
And this was parts of the tree. This is a charred barrel from Jack Daniels and Holden.
Yeah. So, if somebody sees this video and they want to purchase something from you, whether it's any of this or even knives, how can they reach you? How can they find you?
Right there, that's my information.
Awesome. Here's all of his contact info. Give him a call, send him an email. Some really, really awesome gift ideas. Great for the office, great for the house. Really unique pieces. So.
Yeah, I saw lots of doctors and attorneys from there on.
So I'm doing.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well.
This may be a little hard, but it's work.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're here.
How you doing today?
Doing well. How are you, sir?
Life is good.
Mind if I pick one of those up?
Right now, yeah.
That's a serious.
Oh yeah, I don't believe in small knives. That's 1084. That's 175.
Awesome.
3 down there are Nitro V. They're 200, and this one here is 225. Just because of this lovely sweep right here.
I like it. So between, I guess, everything you have here, what's your favorite blade? Hard to say or easy?
Actually, I like this one the best.
That one the best?
Yeah. It's not the prettiest, but I just like the blade. I like the fact that it's Nitro V, natural Nitro V.
That's got some character to it. I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I'm a big fan of the Python Micarta.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. So if somebody sees this and if somebody wants to buy one of your knives and they're not here right now, how can they get in touch with you?
They got my card. They, can send me an email. One of these.
Right there. Awesome. Okay, so 4dog4h, his email.
Yep.
tmshop@gbtc.com.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
And I show up at different knife shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean,
very, very cool. Really unique piece.
This is it's something I like to do. I'm retired now.
Yeah.
And now I can actually concentrate on taking the time to make things.
Yeah.
Instead of rush every weekend, and now I get time to take it.
So how many different models do you all make?
Right now, so we got 1, 2, 3, 16, 16, 16
awesome.
I think. Yeah, they're all made in-house by us. There's about 12 of us that work there. About 8 of us make the knives. They all come from New Jersey Steel Barn. They come CNC water jet like this, and then when they're done, this is the same blade. This is the TU2. It looks just like that. And so we do hand texturing. We do the preheat, post-heat grinds. And we go all the way into making the custom handles, and the Kydex sheaths as well are done by us in shop and for that specific blade.
Very
so
cool.
each blade is pretty much custom or unique of its own within its style, pretty much.
Pretty
so they're
rad.
really great. It really makes our knives stand out a little bit compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
And that gives us that uniqueness.
For sure. So I guess with all these different models, what's your favorite?
My favorite. Yeah. My favorite is our newest one. So this is the Desert Fox. It's a collaboration blade that we did with another tactical company. It's really great. I like it just because it's super heavy. Well, not super heavy, but it's really balanced. It's strong. I think the lack of it having a tip up top and having this swoop down here gives it that it's ready to work type blade.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It doesn't feel dainty. It doesn't feel like it's gonna get scratched up, or you're not worried about scratching it up. It just really feels like it's ready to work.
For sure. No, I don't know what this is. I picked one of these up like 2 years ago, and I used the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it.
So this is actually one of Chris's very first blades. One of the other guys that came by made this for him, and this is one of his first blades.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. We've only had like a problem with one of these guys. There was a female YouTuber that was using the bloody hell out of her knife.
Oh, really?
And she actually was able to snap the front. So we just sent her a new one. She's yet to break it since.
Very cool.
So maybe that first one was just a little fluke.
Excellent. Well, with that, if someone is interested in purchasing one of y'all's knives, how should they get in contact with y'all, or what other social media do y'all have?
Definitely going through our Instagram.
Instagram?
Yep.
Okay.
Instagram is really good, or through our website. Through our website, it has all of our knife models. It has all the handle colors, types, and customs.
And that's where they can go and order.
Exactly, yeah. And you can order in big quantities or small.
And the website is Trout Knives.
Yes.
Trout Knives.
Yes, it's Trout Knives.
Troutknives.com.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I love this one, honestly, and like I can tell that I did this handle, so it just has like a little bit more pride to it. Plus, this also has our new acid wash to it compared to our older style, and I really like the way that the new style looks.
For sure.
It's a lot darker, and you can really
It looks
see
good.
the rock tumble
Yeah.
imprints in it compared to our older style. It doesn't leave as much as an impression. So that's really what did it for me, and that's why I like that one.
Let's Blade Show 2023. We've been here for 2 days. We've got a lot of great stuff in the backpack, tons of amazing products, tons of amazing people. If you have not ever been to Blade Show before, I highly recommend that you come. You are going to find so much stuff, see so much stuff, experience so much, learn and educate yourself. This place is amazing, and there is stuff everywhere. So I highly recommend next year, Blade Show 2024, come on out. You can even meet these guys.
You want it to be deep?
So with that, I'm Mark O'Neill with O'Neill Outdoors. Y'all take care. Stay safe.
100%. Let's go off. It's your action.